What's the one secret your family kept buried until someone accidentally told the truth at a funeral? When my grandfather passed away, our entire family gathered in the tiny church where he'd spent every Sunday for the last 40 years. Everyone cried. Everyone shared stories about how kind and generous he had been. Then my 8-year-old cousin stood up. He wasn't supposed to speak, but before anyone could stop him, he looked at the crowd and said, "Grandpa told me not to tell anyone that Uncle David isn't really Grandma's son anymore." The room went completely silent. My grandmother dropped the tissue she was holding. Uncle David turned pale. My dad whispered, "What did he just say?" The little boy looked confused. Grandpa said Uncle David found out the truth last year. He said that's why nobody talks to Aunt Linda anymore. Within seconds, the funeral wasn't about my grandfather anymore. It became about a secret that had been hidden for nearly 40 years. After the service, my grandmother finally admitted everything. When Uncle David was a baby, there had been a hospital mix-up. The doctors discovered it a few weeks later, but both families were terrified of losing the children they had already fallen in love with. Instead of switching them back, they made a private agreement. Nobody would ever tell the kids. For decades, both families secretly stayed in touch. Birthday cards were exchanged through fake return addresses. School photos were mailed anonymously. Every Christmas, the two biological brothers unknowingly played together at the same community charity event.